Hey lovelies, welcome to this short but very, very sweet hip mobility routine. We are going to be working on the hips, hence hip mobility. Get the hips moving, flexibility, mobility kind of combined. Let's get started. So we are going to start in tabletop. We're going to start with the knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, with a neutral spine, and we're just going to start warming up those hip muscles. So take your left leg to the back of the mat, then bring your left leg into the air, point your toes, bend your knee, and then drop your knee down to the mat, to your chest, out to the left side, back, round and down, just creating those big circles. Nice and slow, nice and mindful. Trying to keep your spine straight and long. We're not trying to arch the spine, round the spine. So engage your core and focus on that hip joint. Let's take the circles the other way. So back, round and forwards. Beautiful, last one, and release that knee down. Shake out your hips a little bit, and then we'll go to the right side. So long spine, right leg to the back of the mat. Lift the leg up, bend the knee, and let's create those circles. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's take the circles forwards. Beautiful. Release the knee and give your hips a little wiggle. You should feel that nice warmth building up in those hip muscles. Good. All right, so from here we're going to cross the ankles, push your hips back to come and sit onto the mat. Release your legs from under you and then keep the knees bent, placing both feet on the mat. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Place your hands behind your back to keep your spine nice and long. We are just going to simply drop the knees to the left side and then drop the knees to the right side. Working on that internal and external rotation. Maybe you can drop the hips, the knees all the way down to the mat, or maybe you can come halfway. That's absolutely fine as well. Try not to hurt your hips. Try not to go too far. Good. One more each side. Nice. Then keeping the knees bent, we are gonna come to face the length of the mat and place your left leg in a 90-degree angle. So the hip is in line with the knee is in line with the ankle in a perfect 90-degree, and the foot is flexed. And then do exactly the same with that back leg. So hip, knee, ankle, creating that 90-degree angle. So keep both knees pressed into the ground. Keep your chest up, and then take your hands over the left side. So we're twisting to the left, come into a little twist with the upper body. Maybe this is good for you, or you want to add a bit of movement here. So we're going to slowly fold over and then push up. We're going to do this for 5 times. Keep both legs firmly pushed into the mat. Maybe twisting a little bit more if you want to. More of a diagonal twist. One more. Nice. Then we're going to face that left leg. Bring your hands in front of your shin and slowly fold over that left leg. Take the fold as deep as you want to take it. You should feel a nice stretch in that left hip. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push yourself back up. Nice. Let's release and go to the other side. So bring your right leg to the front and then take your left leg to the back. Again, making sure we're in a 90-90 angle with both legs. Or as much as you can get it to 90 and 90. Let's go the other way. So chest open, spine nice and long. Slowly, gently twisting over to the right side. As deep a twist as you want to go. You should feel that left hip stretching. And then again, option to lift and lower. So bend your elbows, go down and push up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring it over the right leg. Keep your chest open. Take a breath in. And then slowly fold forwards. Maybe you want to stay on your hands. You can come onto your forearms as well for a little bit of a deeper stretch in that right hip. Breathe nice big breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Good. Release. Release the legs. Maybe you can shake them out a little bit. Left to right. Good. And then we're going to come to stand. So make your way up onto your feet, standing. When you're here, you're going to fold forwards. So keep your spine nice and long. Take your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forwards from your hips. You can bend the knees if you need to. Take your hands to the mat. Let your upper body just feel heavy. And then you're going to slowly bend the legs one by one. Bringing your chest toward your thighs. You should feel a stretch through your hamstrings at the back of your legs. And then come to stillness and heel toe your feet to the edges of the mat. And we're going to come down to Malasana Yogi Squat. So keeping your spine nice and long. Bend your knees and slowly bring your hips all the way down into that yogi squat. Maybe you need to come up onto your tiptoes. Maybe you need to keep your hands on the mat. Wherever you are, try to get that stretch in your hips by pushing your elbows into your knees. Bring your hands to prayer position at your heart center. So we are in yogi squat. You should feel the inside of your hips stretching. Nice. We're going to move here. So bring your hands to the mat. We're going to lift the hips up all the way to straighten the legs. And then we're going to simply bend the knees, come down to squat. We are going to go for 5 more. Lift your hips high. Straight legs, and then bend and go down. Nice. And then when you come down to your Malasana, hold it here. We're going to stay here for 15 seconds. So keep your spine nice and lifted. Push your elbows into your knees. Breathe. Maybe you can close your eyes. And then gently bring your hands behind your back. Keep either your palms on the mat or onto your fingertips onto the mat. Keep your legs where they are. And then we're just going to slowly tap one knee down to the mat and bring it back up. Left side, knee down, knee up. Good. Nice and slowly, both legs. We'll do one more on each side. Good. And then bring your hands forwards. Bring your hips up high. Bring your body up. Good. And then we're going to come to goddess pose. So take a wide or horse stance. People also know it a horse stance. Take your legs wide, toes pointing at a 45-degree angle. And then you're going to keep your spine nice and long. Slowly bend your knees. Bring your hips as low as feels comfortable for you. Maybe it's a little bit higher. Maybe you can go a little bit lower. Hands on your knees. Hold it here. Breathe in. Exhale, straighten your legs. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Good, let's go again. 2 more. And then on your last one, hold it down. Good. Add a little bit of movement, rocking left to right. Being mindful here. Really focus on that feeling. Where can you feel it most? Should be in your hips. You can maybe feel your quads working hard here. Good. Come back to center and release. Yes, good. Nice. We're going to come down to the mat one last time. And we're going to come all the way onto your belly. So come down onto your belly. You can come onto your forearms in Sphinx pose. And then you're going to bring your left knee in line with your left hip. Keep your chest open, we're gazing forwards. Flex your left foot. We're in a frog pose. So get comfortable here first. Then once you're comfortable, you're just going to simply lift your left ankle off the mat and lower it down. You should feel that rotation in your left hip as you lift it up and down. Focus on your left hip. Just go as far as you want to go. Maybe it's just slightly off the mat. Maybe you can go a little bit higher. Good. 2 more. Lovely. Let's take that left leg back and we'll go to the right side. Bend your right knee, flex your foot, 90 angle. Get comfortable here and then move. Lift and lower. Two more. Beautiful. Take your right leg back. Let's roll over and make your way up onto your bum. Maybe you want to cross your legs. Maybe you can keep your legs out in front of you. Wherever you feel most comfortable sitting on the mat. And we're just going to end by taking 3 nice breaths together. So hands on your knees, roll your shoulders back, breathe in through your nose, exhale out your mouth, let it go, inhale, exhale, last one, breath in, let it go. Nice. I hope your hips are feeling nice and stretched, nice and mobile. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.